Hexie and I were roommates, and I knew that Pelly was in an accident. I don't know if they had him on a respirator. So I wasn't sure if he's officially passed away, but I knew that they're playing against the Oilers on Thursday. So it got to be Wednesday, and in the meantime, the Flyers brought somebody up from the East Coast League just to back up Bob Froese. Well, the coach, my coach, called me in. He said, "Well, we were at the hotel."
And was that John Paddock? John Paddock.
Yeah, John Paddock, and he called me. He said, "Hey, gents." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Hey, grab your stuff. Go down the lobby." And he says, "You're going up." Oh, okay. I said, "Great." Well, by the way, you're playing tomorrow night. I said, "What do you mean I'm playing?" Like this is where fear started coming into play. Like I'll be on, like, you work so hard for it. He said the other goalie's hurt. Bob Froese got hurt, and you're gonna be playing. So he said, go to. You're gonna get in a cab and go to Montreal, okay. And then in the morning, the Flyers picked me up with a private jet about 6 a.m. And I remember it was like two guys flying the plane. I've never been in a private jet, and they said, "Hey, Darren, how you doing? You want coffee and donuts and the newspaper?" And I open up, and it said, "Jensen to play tonight." And I said, this is beginning the pressure. Like I said, "Oh Lord," I said, "this is not good." And so we get to the arena, and Bobby Clark and Mike Keenan were there, who met me at the rink or at the airport, and they don't meet too many people at the airport. So I said, well, at least we got the morning skate before the game. So, to get used to some NHL caliber shots. And they said, no, forget it. There's too much press at the rink. I said, yeah, go back to the hotel and get a good sleep. Well, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. And so, comes to the game, and then
hold on for a second. We're gonna continue that, but I just want to show you. So then it comes to game time. It's got a little quick video to play everyone here. Okay, so it comes to game time. I just gotta move this over a little bit. There we go. So during the game, before it starts, there's like an hour ceremony for Pelly, right? Yeah. And then I'll let you get back. I'll let you get back into this, but I just want to play this for just 1 minute. This is during the ceremony.
I think the fans are a little bit apprehensive as well. They're not sure how to react. And as we talked about it, you and I, and of course Dave Richardson, and saying that as the game progresses, I think that everything will come out. You can't say get back to normal, but at least it'll.
We're talking about the fans, Bob. You're talking about the fans and the players and everything else. And I think there's one thing we haven't really mentioned that maybe might be worthwhile mentioning. You being an ex-goaltender, is Darren Jensen called up from Hershey. He is on the hot seat.
It's incredible. The young man, his first National League start was in the Island against the New York Islanders. Was not successful, and now his first start at home in the Spectrum happens to be through a series of events tonight. And it's a very, very difficult situation for a young man to be thrust into.
Just wanted to show that. So tell the story leading up to the start of the game.
Well, you just get there, and I knew a lot of the guys, and from camps and year before, like Mark Howe and all them. So they're all really nice to me, and I wasn't aware at the time, but that's when they are going to have, I don't know, a 30-minute, 45-minute eulogy on Pelly, and they got all the speakers coming up, and the owner Ed Snyder and Bernie Parent, and where I got a little nervy was, my goalie partner in junior was Andy Moog, who's a Hall of Famer, and I'm looking over at Andy. We're on the blue lines. It's hard to believe because I just have been watch these guys on TV, and then I'm looking at Gretzky and Messier and Curry and Paul Coffey and Anderson. Like, it's just, in some ways I go, this can't be happening. These guys are, and at that time, those guys are at the top of their game.
Gretzky averaged like 2.5 points a game, I think, that year in his career up to that time.
Yeah, so it was that was really one of the toughest times. Is before the game. Kind of just want to get the game going, right? So you can get into it and you don't think. But this gave you time to think about, and that's I didn't like that, but it's a tough situation.
Okay, so I'm gonna play just a couple clips from the game.